Welcome back to video review with Suzy Greenberg. So this week our goals are again to always work on our foundation skills of name game, hand targeting, and last week we started introducing down, so we're really trying to move to down without our show it part. So we have say it, which is the cue we give. We have show it, which is we lure the dog to the ground. We show them the behavior we want. And then we have pay it, which is that they get the cookie. And we really want to get rid of that, that show it step as quickly as possible. So that's one of our goals this week. And then we are going to introduce a third skill, which is called reward zone. It is the foundation for our leash manners. Okay, so I kind of look at it like this. Name game is kind of the foundation for everything we do, but specifically builds a dog's drive to want to come towards us when they hear their name, which is recall, come when I call you. Okay, so we're kind of setting that up even though we're not using the word come. And then our reward zone is the foundation for walking next to me nicely and not pulling on a leash, although we don't introduce the leash skill part of it until down the road. So I'll explain that later. But let's do some warm-ups with our girl, Suzy. All right, touch. Oh, you missed it, yes. Good girl. Ready? Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes, touch. Yes. So I can work up to multiple touches for one treat. Let's come closer here. Touch. Yes. Good. Touch. Oh, touch. Yes. Okay. Toss some treats away. Ready? Go find it. Oh, you missed it. You gonna get it? Where is it? Yeah, you got it. You got it. Suzy! Oh no. Okay, so what I'm looking for is walk all the way towards me. It's hard when I have a mat down because the dog wants to stop and pause on that. Let's try this again. Here we go. Go find it. There we go. Suzy! Yes! Very nice. Okay, here we go. Go find it. Suzy! Yes! Okay. Treats are hidden. Down. Yes, that was awesome. So first go around this morning, didn't have to use the lure. Fantastic. Okay, sit. All right. Suzy, down. Yes. See how long I want you to be comfortable waiting for her and giving her time to think. That doesn't mean like 30 seconds, but if you say down and she just stares at you, just wait her out a little bit. She's trying to process and figure out what it is that I'm looking for, okay? All right, good girl. Okay, down. Yes. Who is so brilliant? You're so smart. Okay. Ready? Sit. Oh. We went right to the down. We went right there. I love it. Ready. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is get Suzy comfortable facing the same direction that I am and sitting at my side. Okay, you can see how what she wants to do is sit and face me because that's where she's learned to sit. She's learned to sit right staring at me head on. And now I want to get her in this position we call reward zone, which is sitting at my side facing the same direction. And I'm treating her from treats that come from my hip straight down my pant leg. Okay, so think about treat, same side, comes down the same side, same hand that the dog is on. Straight down my pant leg. Oh, I dropped the little piece. That stinks. Hey. Yes. And straight down my pant leg. In another video, I'm going to show you how this morphs into leash walking, but just think about the fact that when you're walking, your dog is at your side, facing the same direction you're moving. So right now we're trying to just get the puppy comfortable, giving me lots of attention, being at my side, facing the same direction. Okay? All right, so how do I get her here? Take a treat. A lot of times what I like to do is walk backwards and lure her over to my side, and then start walking forward with that treat in my hand, and then lift that treat up. She jumps, just hold on to it. There you go, yes. And then immediately get another treat at my side, slide it down my pant leg. So I have a whole bunch of treats in my opposite hand. I'm just grabbing one, reloading, coming back down. So let me show you that again. Okay, good girl. All right, so basically what I'm doing is taking a treat, walking backwards, and then think about doing sort of like this motion where you loop around with the treat. So it's like lure the dog as you walk backwards, stop, pull that dog sort of behind me, and then take a couple steps forward. This way she's slightly behind me, and I can take that treat and lure it so that she ends up sitting right at my side. That takes practice. Humans have to practice and get good at this. Yeah, good girl. Very nice. Yes, good girl. Okay, so we call that reward zone. So if you want to work on that, it'd be great. I'm going to give you a little bit more info. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to give you a little bit more background about other stuff we can be thinking about as we're practicing in a couple minutes. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Good job, Suzy! Yes. A little bit of some nice polite manners, which is when you have your food bowl, can you sit quietly for me and wait to get up until I've given you permission when your food bowl comes down. Very nice. So if I start to lower the bowl and she stays still, she gets a treat. Every time she gets up, I'm going to back her up just a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, girl. Huh? All I'm trying to get her to understand is not moving is how this bowl is going to come to you. Up, up. Yes, there you go. Very good. Okay, so that was awesome. So basically I'm not telling her what to do. I'm doing what we call controlling the resource. The resource is the thing the puppy wants. Very nice. And by controlling it and not telling the dog what to do, I'm letting this be sort of the information. You move, the bowl comes up higher. You stay still, the bowl gets lowered. Huh? Okay. I'm going to give her the word okay, which is her release word. It tells her that she is done and finished. So that was very good, Missy. Make sure she doesn't have any little gnats back here. Good time to work on some grooming is when your puppy's eating.